So my hair was sectioned, it's all dry already. So I just pulled down my final section, sorry. Just had a last minute thought to make the video for you guys. I love a nozzle. Otherwise I feel like I'm using a leaf. So small sections really do the job. So let me show you. Take a little section. I make a neat section. I'll pull it up. However you want. You can use butterfly clip, section clip. Depends on how much hair you have. See, either. Want to go crazy? Use both. Go crazy. It's your life. Okay. So here's this. Now I have my nozzle again. So I'm going to be able to direct. I'm looking in here and I can't see I'm going to look in the mirror as I show you. So I'm going to direct that nozzle and I'm going to lift that root. I'm going to really lift the root and make sure the root is dry. So I'm using a sculpting brush. You could use a bent brush. You could use a wet brush. Just something to lift that root in that small section. Notice I'm not picking up all of the hair, making a big mess. I'm not grabbing my round brush and just free willy going crazy with it. That's not going to achieve anything. Okay, so again, getting at the root, really stretching and straightening it, making sure it's dry. You want to go in the opposite direction if you want to get a little bit of volume. We can cover that on another one. Right now, I'm just really showing you how to get it straight and smooth throughout the entire shaft. Okay, so now, once my root is finished, I don't need to put my blow dryer down. I can grab, because I have a small section, so I can grab that little big ear. If you need, it's okay. Put the blow dryer down. Grab your little piece, and then rest it on that brush. Hold it with some tension, like you're pulling it from that root. Now, you don't want to hold your blow dryer too close. Depends, sometimes I do, but as a professional, you don't want to burn the hair. Okay, so, and you have to spin. You're going to feel tension in that hair. That's moisture. So, I tell my clients, it's not finished until that brush has no resistance. Okay, I'm working with small sections. Can you see me? I'm paying extra attention to the ends because they have a little bit more damage to them. They see the most exposure to the elements. So tell me what you want to see. I'll post some of it. Let's try to get the followers up so then I could do some lives. I could do some live demos. Get some people in the studio for you. Maybe if I don't have a client that wants to try it, I'll get a mannequin and do it on it. What do we got? Okay? So I'm going until there's no resistance. I've also just used the product that I'm working on coming out with. It's my version of just like a hair and scalp treatment for clarifying, strengthening, softening. I mean, it's amazing. The amount of damage to my hair, I should probably shut that. The amount of damage to my hair and the fact that it's even looking this good. So after you dry it, a lot of times people make the mistake of thinking it's dry, but as the hair cools down, you'll feel that it might still have some moisture in it. So feel through that before you finish off. I like to use sometimes a little bit of oil, depends on if your hair is oily or not. I love BioSilk. I have it at my shop. If you go to BonnieJean.com, BonnieJeanStudio.com rather, you can find it under my shop link. You could also find cool t-shirts. Okay, so I start at the ends. I run it through very lightly. Notice I run it through my hands first, Run it through lightly, okay? The hair feels dry. Then I like to finish with a cool air, nice shot to it, because it helps to seal that cuticle, right? It helps to keep the moisture, because you know that hair, the second it feels moisture and humidity, it wants to suck it up, and those curls want to come back. They live for it. They're thirsty, those curls. So we got to do everything we can to close that door on that hair and not let those curls in. All right? Look at that. Okay, I got to go work on this before it's too late.